so huge. Look at this. They're really afraid. Surprising the village for you guys. Hello my people of the internet, what's going on here? My name is Hansel Peter and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I release new videos here on the channel. I'm coming to you live and clear from East Africa. This is actually the coastal parts of Kenya, Africa, and my village is known as Majongani village. It's a very remote village in the coastal parts of Kenya, Africa. So I'm coming to you live and clear from this side, and it's actually in the morning at the time of filming this video. It's about 10 a.m. in the morning. It's actually a beautiful day. It's a nice day that God has made. Yeah, and even given both me and you the breath of life. So I'm really thankful to God so much for doing just that. Yeah, you can see the weather right now over here. It's actually sky blue, and we usually have the winds afternoon. During the afternoons we usually have lots of wind blowing from nowhere, blowing here and there. Yes, so I'm actually heading to the shopping center. You can see that's one of our neighbors here in the village. So I'm actually heading to the shopping center. Yes, to buy some item. I'm basically going to buy a cement. 1 month ago we started a project here in the village of fencing the entire homestead of ours, due to the fact that we had witnessed lots of fire burning up our surroundings in our homestead. So we had some fence. We had a veggie, how is it called? Here there's a lot of sun, so it's a bit hard to ride here. You can see there's a lot of sun. I'm even forced to go slowly. Let me try my best. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm done with the sand part. Previously we had vegetation covering or acting as a fence, but then it was destroyed by fire. Somebody from the village near our home ignited fire carelessly, and it led to fire spreading to other parts of this village, more so our homestead. So our fence was destroyed, and by your support, guys, we are now fencing our entire home. So we started that project 1 month ago, like 1 month ago, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so today I'm proceeding or heading to the shopping center to buy cement. I guess I'm going to buy maybe 2 bags of cement, because previously I had bought some bags of cement and there are no more, so I need to add more, maybe 2 bags. Yeah, let's go guys, stay tuned, like the video in case it's interesting, and if it's not interesting, do the necessary also. Yeah, let's go now. So ahead of me over here, this is actually a church. This one is actually a church. Maybe there's a lot of sand also here. Let me try to give you the view of this church. And remember, I'm on my motorbike. Yes. So this is actually the pulpit over here. You can see it has been cemented and raised higher a bit. So this church is actually a big one, as you can see. Yeah. The congregants of this church usually come here on Sundays, but I'm not a member of this church. My church is in the near the shopping center. Yes. And these are actually village African churches. They're very simple. You can see here it's made of cement and some stones. And this other side we have wood and mud and probably an iron sheet. Yes, this is the look at here. Yes. So in case your church is a permanent one or a proper structure, don't take that for granted. Worship God in truth and in spirit, and praise God so much, because in other areas this is actually the situation on the ground. That's a church right there. Yes. And people usually do come there to worship their God. So in case you have a beautiful, nice, powerful structure that serves you as a church, never take that for granted. Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Yeah, this is actually the view of my village. This is actually my view, the view of the village. Those are toilets, out latrine, not even toilet. Those ones are. We used to have a push mill over there, but right now it's no more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this lady. She's actually carrying water. Yeah. That's how many people do transport water from the source to their homes, by turning it on the ground, by rolling it on the ground. I hope you've seen that. Yeah, let's go now. So ahead of me, these are actually Maasai ladies, and the Maasai, this is actually a community in Kenya, even in Tanzania. They usually practice pastoralism. And they still wear their traditional attire, as you've seen from the video. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We still have a long journey, but not that long. I'm almost getting to the shopping center. I'll get you posted. Let's go. I've just got to the shopping center, and today it's actually on a Friday, and Fridays they are usually market days. And in Africa we usually have open air markets. So here in my village, here in the shopping center, we also do have those types of people. So this is where I usually buy cement and even iron sheet. And I can see it's locked. What could be the issue? Oh my god. So this is the shop that I usually buy maybe iron sheet, cement and things like that. This is actually a shop and a hardware. It's actually 2 in 1. It's locked, so maybe I have to go back home. And this is actually a failure. This is actually a failure. So that means that today we are not going to do any work. And my dad had planned to continue on, that we continue on with the process of with our progress in our homestead of fencing. So I don't know how we are going to do it. Bad thing is that I've not carried my phone. If I had my phone, I could call my dad, because my dad has the number of the business person that sells hardware, that sells in this hardware. So maybe I should return home. Yeah, let's do it.
Wasamehe na ni kazi. Yambe wao na
actually a nursery school over there. do have some poor structures, but they serve as infrastructure. It's crazy here in the village. So I'm actually still on my way home, but I usually admire this house here in my village. It's actually a modern house and a permanent one. It's so big, it's so huge. I wish my camera had the capability of zooming in, because the owner is not there, so I cannot go and start filming when when the owner is not around. And the home itself is actually under construction. It's actually very huge. Look at it, very huge, and it's actually raised higher. So maybe I'll make arrangements on how I can come here with the owner's permission to film this beautiful house, because you don't get to see anything like this here in my village. This is actually one of itself, you know. It's this type of houses. Maybe is actually the only person that owns such huge, beautiful, permanent house here at the village. Yeah, I guess that it's actually built of stones and cement, and wow, I admire that house. Maybe probably one day I'll also manage to do just that. Maybe even here in the village or somewhere else. Yeah, you know, that's actually success of its own. Building such a house here in the village, hey. And that person is actually one of the top businessmen here in my village. He has a shop that sells absolutely everything. Yeah, so maybe he's actually a rich guy. One day also, when God's favor is upon me, I'll be able to do just that. I admire that house so much, so much. Let's keep moving. I'm now heading home. That's actually the bad thing that I dislike about this village, that shops sometimes are not reliable. Even the owner of that house that I've just talked about, his shop is still locked, and it's actually approaching 10 a.m. in the morning. So I don't really understand. I don't really understand. Many shops are unreliable here in my village, because even now we want to start working, we want to continue on working, then the delay is kicking. The delay just come in uninvited, you know. So I don't know how we will run this day, but then I'm not able to change anything. It is what it is. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Yo guys, it's actually 12 noon and I have to go back to the hardware to find if the owner has opened the hardware. And we have like visitors here in the village. We do have some camels around. Yeah, from some pastoral communities here in the village. Look at these camels. Let me go downwards here before I embark on my journey going to the shopping center to purchase cement. When you look around, do have some camels grazing. Let me reduce the speed so that you may get a good glimpse of what does takes place here. Look at this one. Very huge. Very huge indeed. They are grazing over here. They are really grazing. So I want to embark on my journey. Umesema amefungua?
Amefungua.
Oh. Si ulisema 2? So I was actually asking my dad. How many cements do we need. He says maybe I try to add 3. Look at the camels over here. Let me try to come near, because this camera doesn't zoom. You cannot be able to zoom. Look at this camera. They're heading away. The camels over here. They're running away. What? They're so huge. They're so huge. Look at the ensemble. We have a number of them. There's so many others are on that other side. Look at this. But they're really afraid. Surprise in the village for you guys. Surprise in the village. Surprise in the village. Let me head back. Let me go back. So guys, I'm actually from the shopping center. As I told you earlier, I went to buy the cement and I'm still on my journey going home. So I'm shocked, I'm surprised, I'm amazed due to the fact that I'm told that there is no cement, there is no stock of cement in the hardware. So I'm a little bit perplexed. I don't know what to do, but again, it is what it is. So I'm told that maybe until tomorrow, and tomorrow is actually on a Saturday, so today being on a Friday, so I don't know how we will manage to do that. I don't know how we will manage to get the cement that we actually require to continue on with our progress, because earlier this morning my father has already started the progress of putting the balls into their respective holes. So that is it. That's an update Let me go back home.
In 8, 7.
Ngoja
6.
Ngoja anza.
In 8, 7.
6.
4.
Baba anasema in 8. Anasema 8.
Oh, mimi yangu ni 5. Si haya.
Mimi
Anza.
anasema 7. Wewe unasema tu 8.
8.
In. Anza na in.
In 8.
7.
Haina shida, haina shida. Hivyo tu mpaka tuipate.
Mama.
Okay. In 8.
7.
6,
5.
4, 2, 1.
Subscribe.
I am Hansel YouTube channel.
Hebu turudie pamoja.
Subscribe to I am Hansel YouTube channel.
Hivyo ni sawa kusha.
Wanapenda tu vitu kama hivi. Because they want to be happy.